Okay, so today for class, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some salt paint art, is what it's called. Salt paint art. So what
Paint art.
yeah, salt paint art. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need, of course, we're gonna need salt, right? Just regular salt. And then I have a few different colors here. Bluish, it's like a blue purple color. I have like a orangish, peach, maybe more like a peachish pink color. I have brown, it's just regular paint that we have here. I found some orange, and I found some green that we have, and I found some black, and I found some white.
Don't forget to put white in it.
And then you're gonna need glue, okay? So you're gonna need glue. I know, but I can't.
What?
And then you're gonna need paintbrushes. So what I decided to do was draw out some things that I would like to paint with the salt art. And then you're just gonna paint it. So I practiced already on one, which is this pumpkin right here. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it now. So I just did it to see how it's gonna turn out. You guys see how it looks? So what you do is we're gonna put the glue down, then you pour the salt on top of it, and then you paint the actual stuff. So I'm gonna move this computer down a little bit so you guys can actually, I can show you better how to do it. So you can see it, okay? So I'm gonna sit that there.
What is that?
I'm gonna lower it down. All right, can you guys see it?
Yeah.
You see it? Yeah. Okay, so with the pumpkin, I just need to do this stem now because I already put the glue and I already put the salt. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do the stem brown. So here's our brown paint here. Just gonna put it on the plate. I have a plate for my paint, so that way it doesn't get all over. So I'm just gonna put some brown paint on there. And then you're just gonna pick one of your paintbrushes that you have. So I have this one and so I dip my brush in the brown paint and then I'm just gonna touch it onto the salt on the stem. I already put the salt and the glue on my first one. So I'm just gonna kind of touch it on there and it gives it like a rocky look, like a different kind of look, kind of like a texture. It's more of like a texture look. So I'm gonna do that one. We're gonna probably have to put a little bit more brown.
I miss you, Kimberly.
I miss you too. And with the paint, with it being that it's the salt, it's gonna need to be kind of watery paint. It can't be really thick because if it's really thick, it doesn't really stick and it will pull the salt and the glue off of your art. So now I got this little stem here. I need to do it probably green. So I'm gonna open our green paint and I'm gonna put some green paint on my plate. And then we're gonna do the stem for the pumpkin now. So I just dip my brush in the green. And I'm just gonna go around the stem. So I've already got the salt and the glue on this one. That's why I'm just gonna paint it. And then I'm gonna show you guys how to do the salt and the glue on the next one. So we're just gonna paint our stem, our little green. So that's that one. I'll show you how that one looks. Okay, so that's our pumpkin. Let me turn it so you guys can see it. I'm gonna turn it the right way now. You guys can see it. Okay, so that's our pumpkin that I already did. You see how it has like a texture look to it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you guys how to get the texture look. Okay, so what we're gonna do, since my next one I have here is like a leaf right here. I have a leaf. I'm gonna take my glue and You just kind of get your glue going and you're just gonna trace your pattern. So I drew these things so that way they would already be drew. You can use anything you want to do. So you can color, draw, whatever you want. And then you just trace it with the glue. Just like this.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I'm just tracing it with the glue. So I'm just putting the glue over it.
I like that.
Yeah, just like that.
What is that?
This is just regular school Elmer's glue.
Okay,
Nothing special, just regular glue. And so once you get the glue on all of your lines that you're gonna do,
yeah,
I'm trying to fill in all of our lines, because once we get all of our lines filled in, then we're gonna let it like kind of dry just a little bit before we add the salt so it doesn't run. So with our stem, I'm just gonna go all the way down our stem with glue. So I'm just putting our glue on here. All right, okay, so now that I have the glue on the leaf, can you see it? So this one has the glue on it already. We'll kind of let it air dry just a second. This is where the salt comes in. So now we take the salt and we just pour the salt on top of the glue.
why?
Because this is gonna give it the effect look that we're going for, the rocky look. So set the glue on there. Set the salt on top of the glue. And we're gonna let it kind of sit on there for a second, just to kind of make sure it's gonna set in. And then we don't wanna waste it because we're gonna need it to keep doing the rest of our picture. So we're just gonna pour it on a plate. And then this is what it's gonna look like once I have to, let me show you guys now. So now that I have the glue and the salt on there, let's go this way more. You guys see that one right here? This one. It's got the salt and the glue already on it. So now that it's kind of like getting hard before we paint it. So I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna do. Okay, can you see it? We're gonna let it dry just a little bit and then we're gonna work in some colors. So do you guys know what's coming up? This is like fall coming up. So that's why we went with like the fall picture. So I got us some fall colors right here. So we got some brown, we got some orange, we got some green.
Yeah, fall and Halloween coming up.
Yes, Halloween is coming up. So then what you do is you just take your brush and you just touch the salt. Do you guys see that? I'm just touching the paint onto the salt and it's making it like a texture. It's like so the salt is just turning color and it's got like a nice little texture to it. So we're just gonna do that and then we can just kind of like maybe touch in some brown here. Are you guys ready for fall? Everybody ready to hang up those short sleeves and those shorts?
I'm ready for fall.
Yes, fall is always fun. You could get your jackets out and your sweaters out. Fall is a nice time of year. It's nice and cool outside. And then what else is good about fall, you guys?
Tree.
What about the
Fall
holidays?
down the tree.
Yeah, and then we got all the holidays in fall too, the cooking, the Thanksgiving, everything.
Yeah.
My favorite time of the year. So I did some brown, so now I have
potatoes on gravy.
Yep. I have a little orange. I'm gonna just add in maybe a little orange in here. Just to give it like the fall look.
What are you gonna do for Thanksgiving?
I'm not sure yet. So I'm just kind of like making it like a
Yeah,
Just mixing in our fall colors here. This is just some orange that I'm putting on the
Are you going
on
to
the
cook?
leaf. I might, it just depends. Maybe I might cook or maybe I might have my family.
what is it?
Putting the paint on the salt and it's
I
giving
love
it
turkey.
like a texture look.
Me too.
And then I'm gonna add some green in there since it's fall colors. We're
Yeah,
just gonna add a little, maybe add a little green in here.
okay.
Just tap on our salt. Maybe just to kind of liven it up a little.
You know, it's super exciting.
guys-
I'm getting
Are
my
you guys able to
new
see? Are you guys
wheelchair.
able to see the colors that I'm doing?
Yeah,
Okay. So I'm just adding some green in here for our fall leaf. So it's just so the salt gave it like a different kind of texture. All right, so now we have our leaf done that we did. Let me show you guys our leaf. You guys see it?
yeah, we can see it.
That's our leaf. So now on our paper, we have a ghost, we have a bat, we have a candy corn, we have an acorn, and some more leaves. Which one would you guys like me to do next? You guys want to do the ghost?
Yeah,
All right, let's do the ghost.
yeah, yeah.
So I have the ghost right here. So once again, I'm going to take my glue and I'm just going to outline the ghost. So you just put your glue on the ghost, you're just gonna squeeze it all the way down. You're just outlining it. Because this is what's gonna give us the little rocky texture look. Instead of the regular flat paint, it has a different little look to it. So we're just gonna squeeze our paint, our glue on here. We're gonna kind of fill in all our little spots. You want to make sure you get a good amount of little glue going around, and then we're gonna, well, of course, we got to go around our ghost eye, and then we're gonna kind of let it dry just a second, kind of. So here's the outline of our ghost, right
Okay.
here. Let it dry. Does anybody remember what we do next? We do our glue, and then we do what? We do our salt. Remember? Because our salt is what's giving us the texture. So we're gonna take our salt. We're just gonna sprinkle salt all over our glue. That's gonna make our ghost body. So kind of just put some salt on there. Make sure it's sticking really good. So now we got our salt on our ghost. So we're just gonna kind of shake it all on there. And then we don't want to waste it, right?
Yeah, we don't want to waste it.
So I have another plate here and I'm just gonna pour off the extra.
Okay. That's
Just
cool.
like that. So now, let me show you guys what it looks like with the extra off. So I'm gonna show you guys what the ghost looks like now. So here's the ghost. You see the ghost with the salt all around it?
Yeah,
Okay. So now we have to paint our ghost, right?
yeah, okay.
So we're gonna kind of let him dry a little bit. While he dries, I'm gonna outline our candy corn so we can start drying. So I'm just
I
gonna
love
take,
candy corn.
I know, they're good. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna take our glue and I'm just gonna go down our candy corn. And around and down. And then I'm gonna, all the lines, so you gotta go across all the lines. All the lines here. Go across the bottom again. All right, so remember, after we do the glue, what do we do next? Anybody remember? The glue and then this salt.
So,
So I'm gonna put some salt all over our candy corn so it can start drying while we paint our ghost. You gotta kind of put a lot of salt because that's what gives it the texture. Okay?
Okay.
So now I'm not gonna waste our salt, so I'm gonna pour it on a plate because we can always use it again for another one. So I'm just pouring off the extra. This is what our candy corn looks like with our ghost. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. So those are our pumpkin and our leaf, and then down here, see our candy corn and our ghost? How they have the salt on them? So now we just gotta paint them. What color should we do our ghost? Should we do our ghost white?
Yeah, all right.
All right. So then I just got some white paint here. I'm gonna put it on my plate. Just
Okay.
squeeze some out on the plate. Hold on, this one's a little dried up. Let me open it a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some white paint here, like that.
It's good.
Let me get my paintbrush out. So I have to use a different paintbrush this time because I've already used other colors, remember?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take my paintbrush and dip it in my white paint here. Get a nice little amount of paint on it. And here we go with our ghost. I'm just gonna tap our brush onto our salt. Just give it a little tap all the way around. Tap, 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 tap. Just filling in the glue on with the paint. And it kind of just gives it a nice little different kind of texture. It's probably better if you let the glue and the salt dry a little bit more. I'm just trying to do this to show you guys, but if you could let it dry a little bit more, it'd be easier for the paint to stick to it better.
Okay.
But I'm just kind of doing a quick one to show you guys, so. And if you guys choose to do it, we would like to see. You guys can always put them on the page and
Thank you.
let us see how it turned out.
Yeah, what is?
All right.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
All right. So I'm just giving our ghost a little texture with the white, with mixing in the salt kind of.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give our ghost some black eyes. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
All right, let's give our ghost some black eyes. So now I'm just gonna paint the black, the salt with the black paint.
I can't wait to see you guys when I come back with my new wheelchair.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Where did you go back?
Have they called us, Mom?
Where did you go back?
I think they did, but
I know.
All right, so let me show you guys our ghost. Let me kind of lift this up really quick to show you guys. Once we already got done. So this is our ghost. You guys see our ghost?
Yeah.
That way. Okay, see how it has like a texture from the salt? But remember we did the candy corn and I had it drying. So I'm gonna do our candy corn real quick and let you guys see how it's gonna look, okay?
a ghost is big.
You guys like the ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah. He turned out kind of cute. And then we got the pumpkin and we got the leaf with the fall colors.
It's
So
not scary, Kimberly.
thank you, Amanda. Okay, so now I'm gonna paint our candy corn. So I'm gonna get probably some more orange. What do you guys say?
No,
Yeah.
I said the one ghost is not scary.
I know our ghost, he has black eyes.
Black eyes.
Yeah, he's white with black eyes. Okay, so now I'm just gonna get some more of our paint out here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
I
gonna
really
do-
want to go out
I'm gonna
there.
do our candy corn like brown and orange, yeah?
Yeah,
I'm gonna start with the top, so kind of dripping it on there. As you drip it on there, it turns the paint, it has the salt, it turns the salt brown. Pretty cool. That's why it's called salt art. And then it makes it have like its own
go.
look to the paint. It's not just like flat paint. It has like texture to it. It's pretty neat. So here goes our top half of our candy corn. It's brown. And since it's our candy corn, we could do it whatever color we want. Do we want to add in some orange on it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do our second half orange. Just kind of touching up our salt here. Ooh, it looks pretty neat. I like this salt art painting. It's pretty different. And it gives it like a nice little texture to it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Instead of just regular painting, it just kind of gives it a little different look, you know?
Yep.
I'm just gonna add in our orange here. And then I'm gonna add some more brown.
Looks like it's gonna rain today.
I know it did. So then I'm just gonna kind of just dab our salt with the brown.
I might have did earlier.
Just kind of go down it. See, our brown is really watery, so it makes it easier to kind of just dab the paint. I mean, dab the salt with the paint. And then it gives it a really nice look. It just kind of takes right to it. And that's all, it's really cool. I like to do it. It's just filling it in. And you guys can make whatever you want to, you know, you don't have to do, these are just some little things that we came up with just to have some little things to paint. But you can paint whatever you want to paint. You could do your name. You could paint like your favorite kind of picture. You could paint whatever you want to paint.
Oh, you could do Amanda B.
Yeah, you can do Amanda B. That'd be cool.
Yep.
So there's our candy corn. Let me show you guys. Oh, you guys could see it. See, that's our candy corn. So now we have a bat. And since I have black paint, let's go ahead and do our bat. What do you say?
Yeah.
See how this bat turns out. So we're gonna, once again,
I'm
we're
just doing my name on a piece of paper.
oh yeah, you could just write your name on the paper and then you just trace it with the glue. And then you just put the salt and then you just put the paint on the salt. So it's really not that much to do. And then it gives it a really cool look.
Kimberly, remember I used to do my name at program
Yep,
for Amanda B.
Amanda B. So I'm just tracing his wings right now. Thank you. And so I'm just tracing his wings.
Doing that kind of stuff.
I know. You'll be back, Amanda. And so I got all of the glue on there. Do you guys remember what I got to put next? Our salt. So since I saved that salt that I threw off our other one, I'm just going to recycle it. So I'm just going to pour it on our bag. Just like that.
No.
And then you just kind of
Look at Mom.
you just kind of shift it around on
A
there.
ghost.
Oh, nice.
I
then you
did.
Pour off the extra salt from our bat. And then we take our color. So since I have black here, we're gonna take our black paint and we're just gonna start to dab it onto our wings of our bat.
Our Batman.
Do you see how like you just touch the paint onto the salt and the salt just takes the paint right in.
Wow.
The salt with the glue on it. And so we just kind of just touch it like that.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you see so it takes the salt absorbs with the glue, absorbs the black. We just
Wow.
kind of do our outlining like that.
Nice.
That's our bat's wings that we're working on. So we're just gonna paint his wings. Oh, his wings are turning out good. I'm not an artist, but I'm trying. So we're just gonna mix it in, give it its little texture here by dabbing it in. You just kind of dab, dab, dab on here. Just like this. So this is one of his wings. We almost got it full. We're just gonna kind of fill it in now. Right there. And then we're gonna start off with his body. We're gonna kind of see the good thing is you need the glue and the salt to kind of dry a little bit better. So if you guys do it, just kind of, you guys got more time, so you guys can let it dry a little bit before you paint it. I'm just trying to do it so I can show you guys for the class. But if you want to put the salt and the glue on and let it kind of dry a little bit, that's probably better.
Yeah.
Okay. Put the salt and the glue, let it dry a while, and then kind of paint it. So I'm just doing our bat here. Do his eyes. And I got to do his other wing now. So I'm just going to touch the paint with the salt. Got some grain in there. Oopsie. All right. So I'm just touching it like this. And so it just gives it a cool little texture with the salt. And you got to make sure that when you're done, you guys rinse out your brushes because they're going to be full of salt and paint.
Good dog.
So even if you have like an old brush, it doesn't matter. You can just use your old brushes.
Please, David.
So our bat has a little extra because he collected a lot of salt. So I'm just gonna pour it off. And then I'm gonna show you guys what all we did already. So let me lift this back up now and move my paint out of the way. So these are what we made. So we have our candy corn down here, and it has the little texture to it. Here's our bat, here's our ghost, and then we have our pumpkin and our leaf. And then these ones, I'll just work on them later. I just wanted to teach you guys how to do it so you guys can do it.
Okay.
Okay, I hope you guys like that. It's called salt art painting.
Good dog.
Thank you, Bobby.
Woo!
I
Great
hope you
job,
guys
Kim.
enjoyed it. Thank you. It
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
Good dog.
Great job. That was awesome.
Thank you so much.